Justin Fields had some really bold claims that he made on the podcast called All Things Covered. Now, All Things Covered, they went up to Justin Fields and they asked him to name his top 5 running quarterbacks of all time. And they also gave him the permission to include himself in the list. And of course, Justin Fields is going to say, oh, I can include myself? You're damn right I'm finna consider myself a top 5 running quarterback of all time. So, who was on his list, JT? He started out with Michael Vick. You can never go wrong with the GOAT, Mike Vick. Mike Vick is one of the greatest rushing quarterbacks of all time. Nobody's debating that. You got Cam Newton. Can't go wrong with Cam Newton being on the list. Then you got Lamar, aka Lamarvelous. All right, Justin, you cooking. And then he names himself. Okay. And then you got Steve Young. Now, in terms of Justin Fields being a top 5 running quarterback of all time, I think it's way too early to give him that label. Now, I'm not going to get mad at him for including himself in this list, because I probably would include myself in the list too if I was him, even if I wasn't all that great, even if I didn't deserve to be. But when you're talking about some of the most athletically gifted quarterbacks to ever enter this league, Justin Fields is definitely in that conversation. The dude is built like a running back. He has great vision, great strength, great balance. Hell, if he didn't want to play quarterback and he wanted to move the running back, he would be one of the best running backs in the NFL. This dude has a great skill set when it comes to running the football. Vision, balance, also very good after contact. Justin Fields, definitely, I think, if he can keep his career going for the next 3 to 5 years, I think he's going to be a top 5 running quarterback of all time. Now, for him to put himself in this list, I can't really get mad at him because, once again, this is his opinion. So if he feels he's a top 5 running quarterback of all time, you can't really say too much about it. I mean, you can disagree with it, but it is his opinion. And I do think that he is really athletic. He is a fantastic runner of the football. You saw what he did last season for the Chicago Bears. And he also didn't stop there. He made another bold claim. He was asked if he would be the first Bears quarterback this season to throw for 4,000 yards in the season. The Chicago Bears all-time record for passing yards in the season was set by Eric Kramer in 1995. He threw for 3,838 passing yards that season. All Justin Fields needs to do is throw more than 3,900 yards, and the record is his. And he very well can get to 4K yards this season. I think that Justin Fields is going to take tremendous strides in development this season when it comes to his ability to throw the football. And last year, you got to remember that he didn't have a good receiving core. His number 1 wide receiver was Darnell Mooney for the most of the season, which he ended up getting injured late last year. You got Chase Claypool, who wasn't really good last season. And then he was throwing the guys such as Equanimeous St. Brown, Dante Pettis. Now you give Justin Timothy Fields a legitimate number 1 wide receiver and DJ Moore and a healthy Darnell Mooney coming back as his number 2 option. Watch Justin cook this year, people. For those of y'all laughing at Justin Fields, saying that he's going to break the Chicago Bears all-time record for passing yards in the season, you better watch out. Because I'm taking names and I'm taking a lot of screenshots for all you people on Twitter who are saying that Justin Fields is crazy, he's tripping, he needs to
stay off the weed.
Because Justin Fields is about to put the league on notice this season. This may look like a bold statement to a lot of people, but I think that this is a pretty realistic statement. And the last time there was a Bears quarterback that came close to breaking the Eric Kramer passing yards in the season franchise record was Jake Cutler. So Justin Fields, if he can stay healthy for the whole entire season, the offensive line improves, he should be able to accomplish the goal of breaking the Chicago Bears single season passing yards record, which was set by Eric Kramer decades ago. And I'm a big believer in Justin Fields. I think that he's gotten better every single season. Luke Getsy did a really good job at tailoring this offense around the personnel that the Chicago Bears had last season. And with a improved receiving core, trading for DJ Moore, having the fact that Darnell Moody's coming back, I think Justin Fields is going to break the Bears single season record for passing yards in a year.